Hello, my hosts, and welcome to another dev stream. Today we are continuing to work on my animation program, mostly by stripping out redundant code, replacing it with the refactored code, and attempting to wildly flail around in the dark of the code space of possibilities. Which is a little bit of nonsense to say. I have no clue what I'm doing and continue to do it badly. So let's go into the editing program. That's the funk. What? Spline D2. Oh, right, yeah. Trying to get this to re-export stuff. Spline. Right. Didn't give an error on that. Does not export curve. Module spline does not export curve. Yes, it does. Is that because data can, if that name is in scope, did you mean right? Oh, this is the problem I was running into before. Can can I create an alias for that? Okay. Haskell type alias type similar. See, okay. Is there a way? Just comment these out for a second. This is going to be a bit of experimental programming. Is it F5 to... Oh, no, it's not. It tries to fire up using Go. Not sure why it does that. Run. All right. Because this is clearly... That's there. Load spline.d2. Structure or class. Line 6. Okay. Okay, so let's remove that. Okay, that's fine. Go type curve, or type curve, which is A to A to A thing. How Haskell constructor, data constructor as first class data there, true, 2 more arguments, null read thing. It's first class values, data constructors are not types. Can I go like that? For heart, but it's been given 1. Well, yeah, that's the point. Go line dot b2 dot curve. Okay, so I can't do that. That is it's something you'd think you'd be able to do. Smart constructor. Type versus there. It's a function taking 3 arguments. I wonder. There. We just do dot spline end comma curve. Nope. Can I go end and curve? Okay. S dot end and S dot curve. Module spline does not export curve. Module spline does not export curve. Yes, it does. Oh, it doesn't export it. Why doesn't it think it... All right, let's try that again. Quite explicitly does. And we use it all over the place, so why... Okay. Search. Module does not export scale. Okay. Module circle there. Looking up more in the documentations. Here we go. What does Stack Overflow say? Blah, blah, compiles directly. Import shape. Should I make use of instances? Data construct. Export a combination with their... Okay. Let's go Haskell module export list defines a blah, blah, with that. Module exports. That's what we want. Export list. So export, export, export. Open square brackets. Like that. Module moded. Right. Module can name its own location. It's scope both qualified and unqualified. For example, module here. Ah. Right. Try module spline. Let's see how that works out for us. Module S. That doesn't even work. Okay. Why doesn't that work? Because I spelt it with a capital M rather than a lowercase m. Module spline. Module S. And we've got a conflict. I'm going to just say line to D. To D. Float on curve. Line to D. Okay. D. Okay. $19. Blind to D. Good. Okay. Solved that. Do we even need to export that? I will find out in a second. Let's load rest of func. Line to D, so we do need to go rule S. All right. 33 in that bit of code. Line 33. Spline. D2. Two dot spline like that. D2. D, if I could ever hit the button for it. There we go. On scope D2, spline D2. Do I mean... 2D. Yeah. Okay. We've got ourselves into a state where we actually load stuff up. And it compiles, but that's mostly by stripping out everything that had value. Yeah. Like that, and we're going to have a look. Shape tree. Just like that. And out, just document. Okay. 2 are the possible to human operators. Boundary. Da, 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 da. Render a shape from a shape tree into render a shape tree into a tree of B spline curves. Screen. So using people coordinates, create a square that fills green. Fills entire screen. Right. So box. End up left. Then I feed that into 2.curve. Let's have a look at the specification of d2.curve. So, up left. Go anti-clockwise, so this will be down, left, up, left, down, left, feed in more. I'm gonna have to go tab in. Right, how'll that work? Let's load it up. Good, that works. Down left, curve. So down right, down left, down right, feed into there, E2 curve. Down, right, down, left. So this will be up, right, down, right, right. And then D2. Up, left, down, up, right, up, left, up, right. So those are the four points of it, 4 lines of each corner, making a box. And we can go box fed into spline. Let's load that up. On. Spline. Right. With actual D2 point. Oh. Left. That's how. All right. I think we can go box then. Can't match baseline 2 with bind. Okay, so relevant types. Boundary. Short. Now, if I go like that. Good. Found hole. Boundary. Box is of type B2 spline. That. B2 2. Okay. So this should be box biome spline. Help if I saved it before I... Yay! We have made progress. So we can strip that code out. Closed path. Undefined. And let's get an ST closed path here. Right. Shape tree. Tree. Closed path. Node for path. Okay, so that's the biome. That's the path, and path is defined. It's line, curve, and close. Okay. So we're going to have to make use of render path. Copy equals undefined. That is going well. Replace. Hi there, Lee. All right. Going to go render path. That will give us a boundary. And we can take that. Into a spline. Okay. So you'll need ST path. It's going to make it a boundary. Going to need as a second argument. What's the boundary? The specification. BT node. Right. Right there. So we're copying this across. Goes arrow. So it takes two arguments. A path and a node, and gives us a boundary. All right. What's happened to our shell? Did I go and close that? Run code. Impossible happened. Okay. rather than that. Load raster run. Okay. Failed. What am I animating? By the way, I am actually not animating anything. I am building a computer program to do animations. But at the moment, it doesn't do much. It just is meant to process trees that represent animations. There we go. Take a little sip. All right. Oh. Warning incomplete patterns. Okay, 90th. 55? Render path. Okay. Path. Biome. 2D. It's a very 2D program. Like that. Let's swap things around in here. Because there isn't a good free program for doing 2D animation the way I would want to do it. DaVinci Resolve barely gets there, but it's a little bit ill-suited for what I do. And Blender is great for 3D animation, but I still feel that its 2D animation code and setup is a bit of work. I should actually look into Maxim, I think it is, the thing that Two Blue 3 Brown does. But alright. My module's loaded. Right. Start. With you here. So render path ST line. Actually, we can... I think we can do it as cases. Path. So that's taking in biome and path equals undefined. Good. Make sure that I saved it and loaded. Cool. That's working fine. Render path prime takes a path. We look at our definitions up here. Boundary, that. I'm actually going to reverse the... path, like biome, and path prime is st path to, where is boundary? D2 spline 2D. It's like building a jigsaw puzzle where you have to create the puzzle pieces yourself. Equals undefined. There we go. I know that sounds like a weird analogy, but programmers will back me up on that. Suppose that's why I like games like Factorio so much. It has so much in common with programming. Like that. All right. Make that a little bit clean. That's probably the cleanest. Okay. So we're now supporting lines, ST curve. ST curve, we just directly translate. Shape tree curve. What do we got? Point path. Okay. Good. So this is me creating support for shapes that are defined as a sequence of Bezier splines. Cut and paste. That goes like that. Case path of that under points. Okay. That should work. No, because we don't have a render point. All right. Render point. Here gets the complicated part. That. Copy that. Undefined. All right. How did that take me? undefined. That's the correct spelling. That one's edge. Okay. That's not edge, that is curve. We want d2.curve and 2.end. All right. What have we got here? Can't match. Context and point with D2. Okay. 1, 1, 1. Okay. Move that down 1. D2. ST end anchor. Right. We're going to have to deal with the context we have to set up there. But checking the time, that's something we're going to have to do for another stream. Because it's become the end of my time streaming this. So let's jump back to my main room. Thank you, everybody, for joining me as I did some programming in Haskell. Tomorrow, let's check the schedule. We will be working on actually playing. Not that button. Here we go. Let's check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. We'll be doing some Stellaris, where we will be continuing to explore the world of our little space empire, which is slowly growing into a large space empire and slowly reaching out to conquer the world. So, hope to see that soon. Thank you, everybody, for watching me. Ooh! Play Elden Ring. I will consider it. I'll put it on my list of games to try out. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Hope to see everybody later. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.